Hi love, if you're seeing this message has likely found you for a reason. My name is Kelsey, and as always, we're just going to go ahead and see what it is that you need to know and what it is that you need to hear in this moment of time, and any other important messages that would like to come forward. As always, this message will be timeless, so whenever this message finds you, I trust that it will find you when it needs to. So I just pulled some cards coming forward, and immediately we have the Eight of Wands reversed and the Hanged Man, both in the reverse position. And when the Eight of Wands is reversed, it can kind of represent this blocked progress, delays, energetic buildup. So in this time, maybe you've been experiencing a lot of restlessness. Maybe you've been feeling like time is slipping away or time is going by too quickly. This could even be like tech glitches, travel delays. This could be mental overstimulation, a lot of anxiety about what to do next, where to go next, what to do next. And this could even be maybe some sleep disturbances that might be manifesting in this time as well. But it feels like they're showing me like this energy of feeling like life feels paused, or an area of your life feels paused, no matter how much effort you may be applying or how much energy you may be applying. There's something here right now about maybe facing just like some sort of stagnation, or maybe just some sort of delay somewhere. I'm also picking up for someone here like some neck, some shoulder, some back tension, maybe feeling like you've been caught in limbo, or maybe like you've been feeling like you're caught in some sort of a loop. He is causing the technological glitches today, aren't you? Okay. But it feels like they're showing me like it's this energy of feeling like you're in limbo, or feeling like maybe you're caught in a loop somewhere. This could also be procrastination. This might be feeling like your intuition is feeling blocked right now. Someone here also, you might be ignoring your intuition, but you might be thinking that you're blocked intuitively, but it's actually because someone here might be ignoring what they already feel to be true. This is going to be specific for someone. And I think that they're showing me that you are receiving insight, but you might be afraid to act on it because it might require you to let go of control, ego, or attachment to something within your life. They're also showing me that there's this new path that I feel like is going to become available to you either now or moving forward. This could also be someone that is really daydreaming about change right now, either moving, career shifts, projects, starting something. But then maybe you start thinking, not yet, maybe later, maybe this is, fear, indecision about the future. Maybe this is it's almost like they're showing me that if this message is finding you, it's like you're standing in this doorway of transformation, but someone here might be afraid to close the old door that is behind you in order to allow this new door to almost kind of manifest, if that makes sense. I also feel like you have the Judgment in the reverse position, and when the Judgment is reversed, it really kind of represents this energy here of ignoring our soul's inner calling, right? So it can represent feeling like there are all these different signs and synchronicities and symbols that keep repeating. They keep coming on your path, but maybe you're confused of what they mean, because when Judgment is reversed, it usually represents that the universe, God, whatever you believe in, has been trying so hard to contact you. Or maybe your own inner soul has been trying so hard to contact you, but maybe you've been ignoring the call or acting like you haven't received the call. But it's like this is a buildup of energy where it's like the call just gets stronger and stronger and stronger until we choose to listen, right? And I've said this numerous times in different videos because it does feel like this is the overall theme that is really coming up for a collective, maybe in this timeline. And I do feel like someone here, you might be having a lot of deja vu. It's like spirit is trying to wake you up, or it might be this energy of like not feeling anything, like feeling this apathy for someone here. There could be this, it's almost like your higher self is trying to call you toward awakening, but you might be kind of muting the call out of fear, guilt, shame, whatever. It's almost like you're hitting the snooze button somewhere in your life where there's something that wants to be faced, whether this is releasing something, letting go of something, breaking an old cycle, an old pattern that might be resurfacing or repeating itself. Also, this is just confirmation, if this message is finding you, that you have a huge breakthrough coming in, okay? The Ace of Swords is the most like clarity card. Someone here, you might also be having some airplane travel coming up, thinking about airplane travel. But with the Ace of Swords, it's like you might be receiving these very sudden downloads. There might be this urge to write, to have a conversation. This could be like a truth that you have been avoiding, finally maybe acting on it or listening to it or speaking on it. But I again, it's like someone here, it almost makes me feel like they're showing me that you're kind of in this waiting room that you've already outgrown. And it's like, I feel like you know what must shift internally, maybe externally, but maybe you're holding on to comfort, safety. Maybe this is even a fear of disappointing others or a fear of what others may think. But they're showing me a lot of mental overstimulation, a lot of mental fog, and they're showing me a lot of, again, like indecisive, like stuck feeling when it comes to life direction. Maybe this is a relationship, a job, a location that's no longer fitting, no longer aligning. Again, pay attention to intuitive nudges, synchronicities, repeated signs. There could also be, again, like this longing to move forward somewhere in your life, but maybe also really terrified about maybe what you'll lose in the process. I'm also picking up again for someone, a lot of like throat, neck, pressure, something tightness here for someone here today. But I feel like they're saying like something within your soul is ready to break open. It's ready to evolve. It's ready to rise. And again, it's like they're showing me that you already know what needs to change. You already feel what's outgrown, what's misaligned, what's no longer enough. But instead of like moving forward with this clarity, it's like there's this hesitation or looking for like the perfect time or the perfect moment. So again, someone here, you might be feeling very tired, maybe mentally, emotionally, and they're saying it's kind of because you've been maybe suppressing this movement that's ready to move forward. You may be feeling foggy, unmotivated, stuck, feeling like life keeps giving you signs. And for someone here, again, I'm picking up maybe there's a decision that you're avoiding and maybe you know it deep down, something's calling you forward, whether it's a next path, a truth, a new chapter, a leap, something that you've been dreaming about. So again, there's something here about maybe this is like your sign to like really start planning for your future, to get out of your comfort zone, to start, you know, a new path, a different direction, making choices that you've been delaying, speaking your truth that maybe you've been afraid, stepping into a new path that might scare you, but also it excites you and maybe awakens you. So I think that there's a really strong message coming forward today of like, if you feel like you've been, you know, stuck or stagnated somewhere, or feeling like you've been in limbo or stuck in a rut, it's almost like things are wanting to change, things are wanting to shift, but it's a matter of maybe acting on it or trusting your intuitive knowing or trusting what you feel. You have this oracle card coming forward, Guardian of the Sacred. And then you have the Queen of Cups reversed also coming forward simultaneously. And when this card comes forward, it represents, you know, giving too much of yourself away without valuing your energy. So this is a time to really protect and value your inner, you know, battery, your inner well, you know. This is a time to really connect with your inner self. This is a time to really connect with your deeper healing. This is about conserving your energy, not giving away all of your time, your knowledge, or experience away. So this is all about valuing your inner temple in this time, you know, knowing that your energy, your time is precious, because when the Queen of Cups is reversed, this is kind of that card that represents giving too much of yourself away and receiving little in return. It can also represent, you know, taking on others' emotions, feelings, burdens, and kind of confusing them for your own feelings, if that makes sense. Someone here, you could be like a sponge, like a very intuitive vessel, but taking on a lot of energies from others or people that are around you. So again, setting boundaries could be really helpful. For someone here, you have the financial constraints in the reverse position, and this card reversed actually is a really good omen because it represents like any financial constraints that maybe you had previously are being lifted. So this can represent like an influx in material realms, money, prosperity, abundance. And then you have the 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles coming forward. So for this could be a sign for someone here that there could be a shift coming within your financial energy. Like there could be more stability coming in, more security, long-term wealth, investments, you know, wealth that you're passing on through generations. This could even be like breaking generational cycles when it comes to your finances. I also feel like with the World card coming forward, there could be a really big accomplishment or completion coming into your soul's journey, either now or moving forward, whether that's moving, traveling, you know, starting a new job, a relationship, meeting new people, starting new cycles. There's something really significant about like your soul reaching a really major milestone, you know, pay attention to that. Celebration, you could be attending a celebration moving forward, whether it's like a birthday, anniversary, again, a milestone, graduation. You could be attending a wedding, attending a celebration is coming forward for someone here today as well. There's something about like saying yes to your truth. What is coming in for this person? Interesting, because you know, you have the Death card in the reverse position, and a lot of the times when this card is reversed, it represents like clinging on to something that we know we're needing to release, but oftentimes we're holding on to it either from, you know, obligation, fear, guilt, security, comfort, familiarity, whatever it might be, whatever your story is. But it's often this energy of like holding on to something that is decomposing, that is expiring, but we're holding on to it. So this again could be a message for someone here today to surrender, to see things from a different point of view, to remove any blocks of holding on to things tightly in fear of what it might mean to let go of this, or fear of what will replace it. And because I feel like they're showing me you holding on to something is causing a lot of indecision within yourself, a lot of crossroads energy within yourself, kind of like this mental tug of war, like this logic versus intuition. And I feel like with the Ace of Wands reverse, this could also be something that's really draining you of your life force energy, your vitality. So feeling low on energy, you know, feeling like you're having these creative blocks, or feeling like you're just blocked when it comes to your inspiration or your excitement or your enthusiasm, or again, this could be suppressed energy. So I think that there's something here with the Emperor reversed of your angels and your guides really wanting you to see where you're trying to like control everything in your life, or control a certain situation, or control the outcome, because there is something about relinquishing control, okay? But that is the message that they have for you today. I'm sending you all so much love, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day.